kicking down the door. Hit him high and low, one shot. Had to steal the show like a criminal, one shot.
Boom, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy OnFireMan, and today we're going to be punishing some fireballs. Now I'm gonna have two concepts of how to punish fireballs, or pretty much how to deal with spamming players that just chuck fireballs over and over, right? And this will pretty much be a read that pretty much can deal with two fireballs. So if you know that a player will chuck two fireballs on you, you can pretty much use one of these to punish. But again, I don't recommend it. I think that you should be playing a little bit safe, a little bit more consistent. But again, if you have the read, you can use one of these options. And yeah, they were fabulously in ranked. So yeah, let me explain the reason why though. So certain players will just, especially like Akuma and Guile's players, will pretty much be chucking fireballs either from this distance and think they are safe, which they're not. I'm gonna tell you why, especially with cammy. And yeah, so you're just the objective, again, the objective of these two punishes is to stop them from chucking fireballs over and over. If you guys played cammy in season 1, you would probably notice that people are afraid to you know, chuck fireballs, because you can pretty much do this on reaction on them, especially like Shotos, right? Not Guile necessarily, but Shotos. But since they nerfed this, I've started noticing that a lot of people are chucking, like, they're not afraid pretty much of chucking fireballs anymore. So the idea here is to stop that, right? Now the first thing that I'm gonna do is let's say he threw two fireballs, right? So let me do this correctly. So boom, boom, right? Now the Akuma here is chucking two fireballs, and I'm gonna guard the first one and punish this one. So the first punish, as you guys can see, is going to be dive kick, right? Now this is probably is going to be the short range. So if you have, again, if you have the read that he's going to chuck at least two fireballs, you can use this option, right? So he will throw the first boom. So again, he throws the first boom and you jump and you do this. So again, boom, boom. So again, you see, if the dive kick is not in range, it's not gonna connect. So you need to be the dive kick needs to be in range. So again, boom, boom, and you can punish, right? Again, use EX. Don't try and be fancy. If you're like super close, you can use the normal one, but if you're not really close, just use the OD dive kick, since it will take you the furthest anyway, and it's the fastest. So yeah, this is your first punish, right? This is, again, this is close range. This is not for the fastest is the dive kick, where the dive kick can land. So it's nearly in this footsie range. It's, well, in this neutral range, right? So if you know that he's chucking two fireballs in this range, your safest bet is to do EX dive, OD dive kick. Now let's say we're playing in this range. Now we're playing a little bit far away. Let's say you've been chucked away by an OD knuckle or flash knuckle or whatever OD's Guile's dragon punch is. I don't really remember it, but let's say you were chucked at this distance, right? And he starts throwing booms at you, sonic boom after sonic boom, right? And you want to start dealing with it. So we're gonna do the recounting from here. This works on Guile too, by the way. It's not really only Akuma, right? And so what we're going to do is we're gonna fish for perfect parry, okay? So again, we're gonna look for perfect parry and boom. Again, we're gonna look for perfect parry. So by the way, if it's not perfect parry, it's not gonna come out, right? The what do you call it? The spin knuckle is not gonna come out. It needs to be a perfect parry. So again, boom, boom. I'm not doing it right. Boom, boom. So again, if it's a perfect parry, we can pretty much do the what do you call it? The spin knuckle punish. If not, we can just do this all day. And I'm buffering. I'm always buffering, and if I connect, as you can see, I get the hit. So yeah, this is pretty much the these two are the main punishes that you want to use. Again, it's not meant to be overused. These are really predictable if the opponent see it once, especially in like high ranked. They will immediately start fishing for stuff like that, right? And yeah, so be careful not to overuse them. They're really readable. Again, they're only meant to stop the over excess of using the fireballs here, right? They're not really meant to be like a guaranteed punish, but again, if you have the read, you can pretty much use it after 2 fireballs. Okay, yeah, that was OnFireMan, and boom.